Hey, Cahill, how you doing, buddy? Furlington Boat Factory. I'm gonna miss you, man. Hi, Sabs. Daylight savings, indeed. I don't fucking. There was a time. I think like literally this year. Also, are we just not gonna be able to stream tonight? I'm looking at my Wi-Fi right now. I'm so sick of being not able to stream. Going to be honest. I'm gonna be I cannot do much to affect things just like across the world and what have you on a normal basis. That number becomes even fewer if I can't stream. So it's like I'd prefer to be able to stream just generally, just so I have the ability. I really try to practice it. Anyway, hi, you Sabs. I hope you're doing well. Yes, and I might tell the story again if people come in later. I had to cancel last week's third stream because I went to the hospital. I got home from work, threw up 12 times, and then I looked at my family and said, take me to the hospital. And they did, and when I went there, the nurses were like, you have a stomach bug, just like a regular ass stomach bug that just came out of nowhere, hit you real hard. Here's some Maj medicine, go take some time off work, yada yada yada. And I was like, okay. So then I spent the next 3 days curled in a ball because my stomach would not stop hurting. And I'd occasionally throw up. And it wasn't a great time. It wasn't the best time I've had. I do have with me right now a new seat cushion for my office. Twice last year, in fact. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sabs. But yeah, I have a new seat cushion for my office. Because I realized how much my office chair hurt my ass while I was home. And when I was able to move from bed, I'd be in chair. So, who knows? Maybe this will help with longer streams. But yeah. In that vein, I was a little late, which is great. Love that. Love how things work out. But we're going to get back to Minecraft. Because Minecraft. So, yeah, I don't think, like, I mean, I remember last stream was mostly in the mines. Something I might do is I might actually fully turn this place into, like, maybe we'll do like a little an underground tower. Because then, on top of having another layer of security between main base and mine down here, let's see. Anything particularly scary happening down here at the moment? Hello? Hello? Doesn't seem like it at the moment. I'd also want to extend it out into place we are going to go today. I am thinking about creating an underground path from base to... Well, first off, it'd be nice to just be able to, you know, get up here without having to do a whole bunch of shit to begin with. Oh, beans. Man, it's been a while. I don't even know how to... I mean, I'd say I don't know how to leave my own base now, but that would imply that, like, at any point. It was the easy thing to get out of the base. Which, I mean, kind of on purpose. It is a little hidden base at the corner of a canyon, purposely meant to be hard to find. Yeah, so I don't know the practicality of maybe we'll make like a little mine shaft to it too. But yeah, we are going. I should seal this up. Anyway, we are going to. Hear of this cool new thing called Minecraft? No, I don't believe in it. Seems like devil's work, if you ask me. And we're going to go. We are going to complete this ruined Nether portal, and then see about, like, you know, see how what it leads to. I'm not expecting much, given the last one. I'm gonna be honest. Even in the fiction I've woven, the last one did drop us into a lava sea. So, like, not a great start, but we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 blocks of obsidian to get this thing operating again. So, honestly, I think it would benefit us if I made 2 more iron buckets, because then we could have like 4 full power furnaces going at one time, and that just seems smart. So we'll get things in order. Heck, I'll do that before I sleep in Minecraft for the day. True, this is literally why we need to expand the base, to be able to, like, go to the surface and shit. Oh, goodness. But yeah. Alrighty. Let me store this. We need 6. 6. Iron. That works. Where's the... Because I have a second iron bucket. Anyone know where I put second iron bucket? I don't. Anyway, yeah. So, if anyone's wondering, I am still terrified of my own stomach. Maybe we make... Oh, wait. I just realized something. I just put iron bars in the furnace, which won't do anything, because you smell iron ore. Also, 1 iron ore. For decoration purposes. Also, we should actually probably smelt the gold, too. Make some shit out of that. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I hope everyone else is doing well. I'd be lying if I said I'm doing, like, great. But also, I feel like a lot of people in general these days are like, yeah, could be better. Just, like, as a general just vibe, could be better. I think that's decently common. Also, we do have 1 obsidian right here. Also, fucking tuft. I guess I don't know what tuft is. I swear, I don't think they added more to Minecraft in, like, that period of time I was looking away than they added nothing more to it than they did add, like, random ass dirt blocks that don't do much. Truly, it seems to be the thing they have added the most of across the game's existence. That's not where I'm going. I do want, yes. But do these random ass dirt blocks have a nice shine to them? They don't. One of them looks upsettingly similar to regular dirt, to regular like rock. So, not amazing, I gotta say. Also, hi, Trom. Yeah. Yeah, and also, yeah, it's just like, I literally said this to my family at dinner. There's other iron bucket. Like, I'm like probably going insane or something, right? Because there's just a lot. There's just a lot. I mean, I feel like I don't have to expand. I don't, like, some of it is specific to me, but I don't even have to expand on it. Because y'all know what I know. Y'all know what I mean when I say it's a lot. For a good amount of it. And yeah, I'm just kind of trucking forward. I'm just kind of progressing as best one can. It's more so things in my periphery that are just like going wacko for no reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like that. Like, I'm not saying I don't exactly run things or do a whole lot myself, but I do understand Mr. Incredible in that intro bit to the hit movie The Incredibles, when he's like, "I just cleaned this." I think a lot of people, both in a similar situation to me and far more important than me, can get that vibe. I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? Everything was fine a second ago. There we go. Bucket. 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 Alrighty. You know, I just remembered that I technically didn't need to go around mining, you know, making 4 obsidian blocks specifically, but we're here, we're doing it. Tis what tis. Yeah, like, I mean, people have said as much before, but on top of personal craziness, just general news craziness, which is not necessarily changed for the past pick a year since 2016. Like, it hasn't let up, and yet I'm still supposed to go to a job and stuff. I really need to be writing more. I've been rewriting Alex to be something I kind of hope fits more in line with something I think people could use more of these days and in the foreseeable future. So I've kind of had him lean more into a aesthetic I always thought he could vibe with, which is kind of like the pulp hero, sort of just like guy who goes on wacky adventures. In the distant 20th century, and then you look down at the calendar. It's 2005. I have not seen Harvey Birdman. I'm sorry. Wait, is Harvey Birdman the show that reuses Space Ghost and what have you footage, or is that the movie about a washed up actor? Ian, you know a lot about just classic cartoons and well reviewed cinema. Which one is it? Ian, please, I need you.
Okay, wait, one more time?
I'm pretty sure Birdman is the movie. So, is Harvey Birdman the show that reuses Hanna-Barbera footage? Or is it the movie about a washed-up actor?
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about anything.
Damn it, Ian! Damn it all! You've screwed me for the last time! Also, question. Ian, you know a lot about OSHA guidelines. I'm on top of a mountain and I want to build it down from the mountain. What's the way you do that without the mountain coming down on top of you?
I don't understand why you expect me to know OSHA guidelines.
Because you've read all of them.
Of course, of course.
Ian, you specifically said, I remember, this was before you were with your current boyfriend, right? Like, remember? So, you were with a different guy, and you texted me, Hearn, he is so sexy and he knows a lot about OSHA. I'm going to read all of the OSHA guidelines tonight.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You did that.
Right. Of course, how could I have forgotten?
We talked about it extensively after you had finished. Both the OSHA guidelines and inside of him. So how could you forget that?
Of course, you know, honestly, that is so my fault.
Yeah.
How could I have forgotten?
Like, girl, fucking retain some skills, why don't you? Lord.
So true, bestie.
So true, bestie. But I've never seen Space Ghost to Coast. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I don't... First off, why is this... There we go. Oh. I was using an iron pickaxe. That makes sense. Okay. Let us all hope that this is... Don't whisper disconcerting things at me. Anyway. Let us all hope this goes better than the last time. And if it doesn't, I'll be sad. Don't test me. Oh wait, I should have brought gold. So far, I can't say it's better. In fact, I don't know the Nether well enough to say how good this is. There is a slime cube. I do also, and this is just an initial observation, I do seem to be very adjacent to magma cubes. So, that's not a fortress, is it? That's just like random geometry that spawned. I need to be careful about this. Holy shit. Why does this game hate me? Ian, did you see that on my stream or no?
No, because I'm also playing Doom.
That's fair. Have fun with Doom. I love how you were like, oh my gosh, Cahill, there's multiplayer in Doom. And I'm like, I have heard. I am decently sure it is like PvP. It is like kill your friend. Which is...
And it was.
Yeah, no.
It turned out it was.
And you were... Correct me if I'm wrong, you were thinking it was we'd get to Doom together?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that sound. I don't know why they've never fucking tried that. That sounds like you should be on the fucking Bethesda board if because like that is objectively the best idea. So this isn't. This definitely isn't worse than the last one. But I'm having a hard time saying it's like better. Like I seem to be surrounded by mountains of ash and lava puddles. On the edge of a cliff again. Which, like, you know, fucking always fun. Always a good time. So, I don't know. I don't know. The jury's out. I'm worried a fucking lava cube is gonna come out of nowhere and just like. Hey, so I seem to have been.
Because it will.
Yeah, no, I was right about that. Back, you lava cube, you cubicular monster. All right.
Which Doom? Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Because since I have the PlayStation Plus, and I get access to a giant library of free games, Doom Eternal was on there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
You know, I was
Dang, I
doing a
could play
pretty good
one of
run
those.
through of Doom 2016, and like, I don't know how much of a hot take this is. Sometimes when like a sequel like really expands on a game in terms of mechanics and stuff, I'm like, I want to go back to the first one where there was less stuff to think about as I was like moving constantly. Ow. I'm shot with arrows and my legs are broken. Ow. Why are you here? Why is your... This is why your mother doesn't love you. I swear.
Not true. There are a bunch of other reasons why my mother doesn't love me.
Anyway, fucking... But yeah, so like sometimes I'm like, wow, there's a lot of like buttons to press in this. I'd like the time when there were less buttons, please. Thank you. So... That being said... Yes? The buttons? Also, Ian, say ah.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn you up a smidge more, but... Don't get cocky. I swear.
Get penisy.
Nice going, kid. Don't get penisy.
Which
Ian...
objectively should be the thing that they
should be
cocky.
Yeah.
Is so much funnier. Ow.
To have a straightforward story. I mean, even the newer Dooms do. They have like some backup lore you can really get into if you feel like it, but none of them are just like, oh, the story, the cutscening. So they've ordered away to that.
That's not true. I guess you've never played Doom, the cutscening.
Cahill, it just came out. Why haven't you played it? Alright. So. This is bad. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I am Steve, and this is bad.
And this is my dream house.
And this is... Hi, I'm Steve, and welcome to my crib. I cannot use that.
Oh, why, hello, sir.
Hello. Oh, hello. Hello, you want to see my crib? Yeah, you can see my crib. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it will keep happening.
Don't be sorry, be better.
Lord, that's another game. Unironically, I'd love to replay. Is the Norse God of Wars. So, oh my goodness, Ian, do you want to know
The
something?
Norse God of Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the God of War 20 whatever the fuck and God of War Ragnarok?
Correct.
They are good games.
Yeah. You see, this is why I said Norse, because your descriptors were Ragnarok, which is fair because that's the subtitle, and then whatever the fuck, which is like, that's not what it's called. It's just called God of War, but there's also another game called that, so you know. I am looking forward to the remix because like I'm not like opposed to the new to the old God of Wars or anything. I'm not insane like
because
that.
I would love to play. Because I didn't even know that there were like, you know,
Greek one,
like the OGs, and that's my actual cup of tea is Greek mythos.
That's
So
fair.
when I found that out,
Well then, Ian,
when I found out that it was originally in Greek, I was like, "Ooh, I want to do that." And then when I went to go look for them, and I saw the
they're not really available.
quality. No, not even that, but just like the like visual quality of it. I was like,
oh my, grow up hair. Fucking. What was I just thinking of? Oh yeah, then you'll be interested to know the thing I learned not long before stream. Ian, did you know that the Kraken is Scandinavian mythology and not Greek mythology?
I didn't think it was Greek, but I certainly did not think that it was.
It was like Norse.
Yeah.
But, well, look, and that's the thing, right? Because, like, I know there's multiple Greek fucking whatever the hells that are just like, oh, the classic Greek character, the Kraken, in lots of Greek stuff. And then I googled it. I mean, like, maybe there's lots of mythologies share concepts, so, like, maybe there's something similar, but, like, you know, the fact that Wikipedia is, like, it is Scandinavian. If you say anything else, you're stupid. So has me like, that's interesting. I also like the very classic picture. There continue to be zombie noises in my home, which is not great. Anyway.
In your home?
In my home. This is very shiny. I see why the piglins like this stuff. This is very shiny. Anyway, there's also that, like, one, you probably would know it if you, especially if you like mythology, and, that, like, one classic picture of the Kraken, which they got from Wikipedia, and it's, like, big octopus attacking ship, and it has big old googly eyes. I like that picture. It's a good picture.
I think.
Big old googly eye Kraken. Great googly moogly! Carl, it's the Kraken! You know, I was gonna say an agent number, but I know there's like some, like, there are code names for like weapons of mass destructions that are like agent whatever. So I didn't feel comfortable fucking, you know, saying that. Also, who the hell calls him Agent P? Like, he is Perry the Platypus. It's ridiculous to think of. Agent. Major Monogram, you need to grow up. Everyone loves calling him Perry the Platypus. It's not even like fucking Doofenshmirtz doesn't know that's his name. He explicitly calls him Perry.
I mean, Carl also calls him Agent P.
Well, that's because Carl worships Monogram and the ground he walks on. So fucking, if Major Monogram said potato, Carl would follow without question. So I don't know what you're expecting from these people, Ian.
First off, I'm expecting you to tell me how one is supposed to follow someone when they say potato. What exactly does that mean?
It means that you also start saying the word potato.
Many people say the word potato.
I've literally never met anyone who doesn't say potato.
Then you need to get out more.
Fucking taters is more correct, because I've heard Irish people call them taters. And if there's anyone who gets to say how you pronounce, you know, the word potato, it is the Irish. So I don't know if my family's streaming. Can you hear that, or
what, the vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, like, I'm just gonna.
Found you.
Yeah, so sorry. This will just kind of continue to be a thing for at least a minute. I did want to come back and speak over it to tell you guys that, like, I went out when I stopped. I was like, I'll just mute my microphone for a minute and see, like, see if it stops soon, and it didn't. And I was like, and then I literally had to be like, what the hell is going on? So then I walked outside of my room, and when I tell you, fucking comically like, not a vacuum cleaner I knew we had, comically large vacuum cleaner running. You know the thing from Teletubbies, Ian? I want you to imagine that outside my room, just running, trying to stream, and just fucking really going at it, for literally, who could say why? But yeah, so hopefully, I mean, if that's that, then it's chill, but that, again, comical in many ways. Okay, I don't want to, like, Ian, do you think it's okay to say something about content creator I enjoy, in that, you know, in that, I don't want to say hypocrisy, but it just funny observance of something that happened recently on one of their streams that I think is just in contrast with how they've done stuff before, or okay. I don't know if she'd find this rude. She will never see this, so it's whatever. Miss Penny Snapcube, who I love to talk about because she's a funny woman. She has a very high level of quality on her streams that she likes to maintain, right? She on a technical level, she likes to run a tight ship of, like, this is I want my streams at this high quality, constantly at 60 FPS, and make sure everything's, and that my audio is sounding very good, right? She was streaming Resident Evil Requiem recently, and she even, yeah, it's a new one, 9, and she even switched versions at one point because there was a problem with audio in another version, and she was like, oh well, I'll just switch over in between streams to make sure, you know, we don't run into any issues.
Sure.
And it's just funny because there's a zombie in that game that, like, sings as it walks around the place you're exploring, and it is the most droning, ear-piercing sound I've ever heard, and Miss Snapcube decided it was the most beautiful thing she ever heard, and continued to stand near it and imitate the sound for several minutes. And I was like, Penny, why? Penny, I'm begging you, move.
Penelope.
And I was like, I don't care about, like, the technical quality of the audio. This hurts to listen to. Like, it was literally just a very, I don't want to say it was a monotone note, but it was very much just like a fucking, like, it just, oh, just that non-stop, because the zombie was doing it non-stop. So, oh my lord, the vacuum cleaner's back. This is what I get. This is karma. I'm smart enough to know that this is karma for my hubris. Why have I tempted fate like this?
Thine hubris.
Mine hubris. It's like, talk shit about a streamer who actually has quality streams, as opposed to you, man, running things on a VHS tape from the 1980s.
That's God intention.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I literally style my streams like that, like a very old box television. So, press a button. I fucking dare you to press a button.
Press the fucking button.
Who doesn't love big,
do it,
chunky buttons? I was. So speaking of, I was talking about Alex. I don't know if anyone cares. It's my stream. Fuck you. I get to talk about my OCs. But in retooling him, I'm like, let's get some retro futurism aesthetic in here. And I was looking at some artists because Lord knows you definitely can't just... this sucks. Why does everything always suck all the time? If this thing comes through the portal, that would actually be the best possible scenario. Anyway. But yeah. I'm gonna give it a minute. But I was like looking at like some retro futurism stuff, and I was looking at artists who have done that kind of genre specifically. Because Lord knows you can't trust just random pictures you find on the internet these days, because life is awful. And as I was looking at them, I was like, this one's good, but like, I don't know, it's like too clean. And then I found one and I was like, this is it, because they got like big chunky buttons, and like, that's what you need. I don't need everything to be like super smooth and stuff. I want some nice chunky buttons that make a kerchuck when I press them. That's that good shit.
Does that Gucci?
It is. Ian, have you ever felt the loving embrace of a button that goes kerchuck when you press it?
No, I can't say that I have.
That's because you're a baby. That's because you're an infant.
Homosexual?
That's because you crawled out of the womb yesterday. So think about that for a while. I know you. Ian, I want you to think.
Right.
Ian, I want you to think. Ian, I want you think.
Gonna let this play out.
Ian, what would you do if we were hanging out one day and you looked over and I was suddenly a bright, vibrant hue of pink?
Like, are you glowing this color? Or
No,
is
it's
that
like
just, your
no,
new
it's like
skin color.
No. So like, imagine we're hanging out, like we're just,
Right.
you know, on like just like sitting on a couch, like watching something.
Right.
You are looking at the screen. You look at me. You look back at the screen. You look back at me. I have suddenly turned pink, as though someone put me in Photoshop and then put like a layer over me to make me pink. Like all the shading and stuff is consistent, but now it's all a bright pink. What would you do?
You know, I'm not sure. I feel like I would do a double take, and then I would just be like, okay, be like, this is what we're doing now, I guess.
What if it was purple? Let's see it purple. Yeah. Well, I have this great main hall, and I'm planning to, through a storeroom, probably make the way I'd get up in and out of the base. So is the way of life. We'll see.
Such is the way of life.
Such is the way of life. I'm like... Lord, I could use more fucking... I mean, I could take this. Actually, yes, that would be good. Because one of the things I want to do is at least build like a solid fucking foundation around the Nether portal. You know, as far as just like as far as just like immediate space around, put it in a little building in hell, which will, you know, that'll help. And no, that's about all I can think to do. So it's in case my doorway to hell in a special little building, which I hope might in some way mitigate the awfulness directly outside my door.
Sometimes.
What's that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I was like...
For that thing that you just said, or it mitigates even slightly the horrible things in hell.
That's fair.
And because I know what you're talking about, I just want you to let you know sometimes it will help mitigate.
And sometimes it won't. Also, let me text someone back because Again, my life is a comedy of failures, and in the specific instance where I'm like, no one, please, no one, reach out to me at this moment. Everyone has to do something. So. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
Ian, how do you stay so chipper and young?
Chipper, I don't. Young, I'm just tucks hair behind ear.
Just my secret.
I'm just quirky.
I'm just quirky. I'm just like a little insane.
I'm just not like other guys. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck is me. Oh. Fuck. I like...
There's the baby.
It's like literally, what do I do? There's small army of fire gelatins right outside my door, and on the other side of my door is lava, which, like, granted, that's a bottomless pit. Fucking said, do you want to try hopping this gap? That is a bottomless pit. And I said, no, thank you. I know this is the case in a lot of Nether just like spawns. I'm like going to have to try and like build my way out of this immediate location. Walking is like not going to happen. Hey, can I help you? Fucking okay. They're not the worst, but I still don't like that they're here. That's what my mom said when I was born. Anyway. Yeah, it's just like... It's a really cool biome. It is not made for human traversal. Which is like, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, come on. Do a stupid... I mean, since their only attack is like hopping, if you're like on a ledge above them, they can't do much, you know? They're like, oh. I have to hop to get up there. But in doing so, I will leave myself exposed. So. I also don't know what this... What does ancient debris look like? Probably not this, right? Probably not.
Wait, let me see. Go back.
Is it... Oh, fuck. Not an option right now. Gotta go, actually, for sure. Actually, yes. It was, like, dark gray.
It's not really gray. It's more of like kind of like a muted red, if I remember correctly.
That's what.
And like it does have like some sort of like designed thingy on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was not it then. I just want to make sure. Because like, I was decently sure of that, but I want to make sure I wasn't like, what an awful spawn location, and then like. Everyone who actually knows Minecraft in modern day is just like, you have spawned on top of a treasure trove. Yes, it's kind of in a hostile place, but you don't have to go looking for cool shit right now because it's right there. Get it, Cahill. And I'm like, I'm scared. I just realized I am not looking at chat. I am so sorry. My apologies. I was so just enamored by Ian's face that I couldn't look away. What's that?
I said, you can't even see me.
I was like looking at your icon. Hamster.
Hamster.
Hamster. Mom lays out rat poison. Me and the rats. 6 a.m. the next day.
Sure. You know what? Why not?
Why don't you let me have fun, Ian?
I didn't say anything.
Why don't you let me? Why don't you let me have whimsy? I don't even get to have like a lava sea. I mean, I do have a lava swamp right next to me I can pull from, which is fine. But still, it's like no endless supply of lava, just very perilously teetering around small puddle of lava. Still death, but less lava if you want it, so. Okay. I have retrieved I have retrieved some more stone blocks. We will go back to the Nether and start building a fortress as best I can with as little shit in my pants as possible. Oh, there's shit in my pants!
There they are.
My Endless Lava, the lesser known Lionel Richie song. I don't know any Lionel Richie song, because I don't know music, period. I'm very bad.
He knows you.
He does? I'm sorry, Mr. Richie. You have me.
I was about to be like, and he is not impressed.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, if I don't know him and he knows me, I can't imagine. Can't imagine he would be. Fucking, I've seen a bit of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Also, by the way, fucking NetEase, do some good for once in your life. Put Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur as tanks in Rivals. Anyway, but Beyonder is a big character in the show, which is very fun, especially compared to Beyonder in a lot of mainline Marvel. And there's one point where he's in a record shop that Moon Girl and her mom are going to, and he's like, "Have you heard of this singer?" And she's like, "Yeah, how have you not?" And he's like, "I'm all knowing, not all paying attention." Like, that's very good. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm okay. People who might be watching this stream now or in the future, I'm saying this right now. And I know this is part of the game, but still. If a fucking ghast comes out of nowhere just to blast me off the edge on my fucking Nether portal, I'm just spawning all my stuff back in again. There's certain points where I'm like, yeah, no, we take those losses, we take those L's, but like, that will not be one of them. I will tell you right now. Hello? Oh, that's Vega.
Yeah.
We do love Vega. I'm kind of, well...
Vega!
Do you know any of the story of Eternal or no?
As of right now,
Yes.
I don't really think so.
Okay. I was about to spoil shit, so I'm glad I stopped myself.
I mean, no, you can still spoil shit.
Okay.
Not like I'm exactly concerned.
So Vega and Samuel are like...
Who's Samuel?
The big robot guy. Big white robot guy. Have you not met him yet? He's in 2016 and he makes a return in Eternal. technically he's human. He just had like super cancer. So he built himself a robot body so he wouldn't die. And there's in like towards the end of Eternal and in the DLC, they're like, oh yeah, they were like maker / like actual angelic beings in like pseudo disguise to help the Doomslayer. And I'm like, I think it would have just been cooler if they were weird ass people, because I like that. I like when there's, especially in a power fantasy in Doom, when there's someone...
When they're just weird-ass people?
Yeah, when there's someone where it's just like, I don't know how you're able to keep up with me right now, but you're managing to do that, and I respect. Respect. Real knows real. So...
Yeah.
I wish they had just been like normal-ass dudes that are somehow just very good at outsmarting Hell and the Doomslayer. Would have been fun.
A new gun?
Ooh, a new gun? Hey! You gotta give me your gun! Your gun looks fun!
My gun!
I've literally covered that on stream, and it is in fact very funny. I did that on Minecraft stream. I should get just more Resident Evils in general, outside of like 1 and 2, which I own and I played on stream even. But definitely 7, because Ethan Winters is a dork. So hey, you gotta give me your gun. Come on. Give it to me. Hand it over. Mindsies.
Mine?
Okay. You know what? We're actually gonna be okay with this. I'm gonna start wall. much like how I handle emotional trauma, I'm putting up a wall right now because I'm scared. Okay. You know what? This will be fine. The rooms in the Nether and the real world don't have to match. But I do want them to be a square either way.
I don't know how to tell you this, Kale.
What's up?
You're in Minecraft. Everything's a square.
No, some things are rectangles. Oh! Ian, I'm scared! Ian, I'm squared!
He's squared!
Oh! Come on. Take a leap if you're feeling froggy. Oh, fuck. There's an army! There's an army! Sweet mother of fuck! I am surrounded!
Very dare these things.
Okay, but I got some mangoes out of it.
Yeah. Do you say mangoes?
Yeah, mango cream is what they gave me.
Oh, okay. I was genuinely confused for a very, very long time until I looked at your stream.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually,
I declare a thumb war.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Bring out that thumb of yours.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm going to. No.
You know? And now this could just be me. But
I think this guy gets off on thumbs. No, I don't think thumbs are cute or sexy at all. I just want to see your big, nasty thumb.
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, you know what? I will do just that. But first, before I do that, I just need to make a quick call.
Alright, call someone, but then bring me your beat them afterwards.
Oh yeah, of course. No, if you'll just Dre's out.
Who do you guys think he's calling?
You need to get him.
Take the shot.
I think he's getting worse.
Oh, good. Ian, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Would you enter a slap fighting tournament if you lost, you got $100 in cash, but if you won, you got $1 million in cash after taxes? To be clear, you have to make it into the second round at least to have been considered in the tournament. Which means
I don't know, only because I already know myself.
Yes.
Due to all of my health, everything.
Yes.
I already have a weak constitution.
Yes.
So it's like, if I were to do, like, say yes to all of that, you know, my main thing is, you know, like, would it really be $100 only if I lost? Instead of maybe, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of maybe, perhaps, like, getting, you know, like, the price money increases depending on how many rounds I go. And then imagine I'm, like, gonna be in second place, but I still only get that $100. Like, that's
That's fair. So, is that kind of you saying, like, even if losing, I still get 100 out of it, no matter what, it's like, maybe that's not worth it if I'm trying to go for the million and fail, is what you're saying?
exactly. Yeah. Because, like, if there's like 20 rounds,
Yeah.
which I get, like, in this kind of setting, there'd definitely be more than that. But it's just kind of like, it's like, if I get pretty far and I still only get the 100, I'd be pissed.
I would say, but there'd be less than that, if anything. Like, I got text again because inconvenience. Goodness. Okay. What was I just thinking of? Yeah, I'd imagine there'd be less than that. Because, like, I'm not thinking you're making it through, like, a whole qualifying thing. Like, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, that's why you have to get through one round. Because, like, that's you being like, I am in the tournament, you know? I didn't just, like, take a dive first round and be like, okay, give me the cash, whatever. It's like, no, I am somewhat invested in this, yada, yada, yada. So, like, I don't know how much any fighting tournament goes for, but I'm not mad. Like, don't, like, brackets typically, isn't it, like, 16? Like, that's, like, in a lot, I feel like in a lot of cases, like, not even 16 rounds. Usually it's, like, 4 of, like, you know, this versus that, going up until someone's at the top of the ladder. So, in that case, it's like you have to win, like, 8 matches or whatever. That's not how the math works out for 16, but you get what I'm saying. Of, like,
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of people entering, but you only have to win so much before you're at the finales and or have won. So, like, you were like 20, am I going to be able to do it? And I was like, who the fuck is that? That's not a tournament. You're just getting slapped. you're just being tortured. Who's asking you to do that many rounds of fighting, slap or otherwise? So, thank you, Vega. Vega's with me. I can sense it.
Vega's very helpful.
I am very helpful.
Too loud.
I am Vega 2.0. I use the TikTok voice.
Do you have an undo button?
No.
I see. Places my grenade on top of Vega.
Understandable. I love corn.
Yeah, Vega?
Yeah. Just, that's another Snapcube thing. Like, I saw that one of her videos, and now it will never leave my mind. So. Oh, 12. 2, 3. Okay, yeah. That maths correctly. Start building before more slime accumulates. It occurs to me I could dig up into lava, especially here. So. Stop it with the slime. I'm sick of it. Ian, do you remember, do maps work in the Nether? Or do they just show like the top where it's like just a flat wasteland?
You know, I truly don't know. I've never really thought about it.
There's also the alternative where they just kind of show the overworld, which doesn't work either. For the purposes I would like, which is to say to navigate.
Yeah, I've never even thought of that.
Your weak human mind disgusts me. I should really watch Mitchell's versus the Machine. I heard that movie is good. Oh lord, I don't even think I talked about this. I literally saw, like, while I was working in the hospital, which I don't know if I mentioned last week. Yay, I think I did. When I was going on about craziness. But anyway, there's like on Good Morning America about like retro tech. Kids are buying DVDs again, and I'm like, yeah, streaming sucks. Like I was like, you're not I know for a fact. I have nothing against Good Morning America. Fucking, as far as I know, they're not like overtly shitty. They're just like morning talk show with some news. I think George Stephanopoulos was on there, wasn't he? I don't know. Anyway, I haven't watched that in literally years, but like, there's no way. I know for a fact you're not like addressing the underlying cause for this, especially because you are owned by Disney. So ain't no way. This motherfucker is not addressing the elephant in the room.
Address me.
Address me. I don't know if that was a thing, if that was like a meme to that degree before the Undertale stream. It is so fucking hilarious.
Is that an Undertale thing?
So,
or /Deltarune thing?
During Undertale's 10th anniversary stream, which was so fucking good. Like, if you haven't played Undertale, go play it, and then go watch the stream, because I imagine it won't do anything if you haven't played it before. But then, yeah, so like they were playing basically like a special version that Toby made for this stream that had a bunch of different like little things, like there were whole new areas for them that showed off, like, you know, quote unquote more of the underground and stuff like that. And there were some things that were like explicitly Easter eggs for, like, you know, Deltarune stuff. And eventually it became the point where anytime something like that would pop on stream, because the thing was that like Toby and his co-host would just ignore it and not say a word. So people would just start saying, "Address me," and shit like, and like, I don't, you know, you can't post pictures in Twitch chat, but I do think the whole point was they were referencing, like, you know, elephant shit, and What was the other thing? Yeah, there was a point where people were just getting timed out because like like they were like not for like long times. It's just because they were openly in chat trying to be like, hey, what the fuck was that? Don't act like that was normal. And, you know, obviously they're trying to keep it low key and mysterious. Yeah, so very funny, a very funny Toberton Fox. I like you, funny dog. Yeah, it's real cool. Ian, if you like Deltarune or Undertale, I'd suggest go watching those two streams because they got some cool stuff in them. There's a point where Spampton takes over. He eats a big fry. It's pretty great.
Just one?
Yes, it is a very large fry.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Ian, could you do me a favor? Just on your, like, wait, let me make sure. Let me do a test run of this to make sure that you get the right result. Yeah, okay. Ian, just real quick on your phone, could you just go to YouTube and look up Spampton eating fry? And click on that first one and just give me your live reaction to that, please. I'd really appreciate it. I'm waiting for rocks to cook. My friend's in there. How exciting. It's his first time.
Large fry.
I mean, you could just literally just type Spampton eating fry. And I brought it up. I must cook more potatoes. Speaking of fry.
Sound like a wood chipper.
Also, I love the dialogue he gives for when fucking Frisk chooses fries. He was like,
not
fry.
Even French?
Yeah, they're not. You'll pay for this. It's very good. Not even French. You'll pay for this. So, Spampton is the funny man, but I've been new. I like that weird little freak. Maybe it's because I'm a weird little freak? I don't know.
You are.
Hi, my name's Zuka Midoriya. I've watched some VTubers who just do an impression of Deku, and it's very funny. Also, there's that one guy. I don't know if it's one guy or if it's several different people doing the same bit, where they're just in a voice chat for an online game, competitive shooter, what have you. They're just doing the Deku voice. And you're just like, wow, a girl. I'll impress her with my gaming skills. And it is. I haha and I laugh. Funny voice character. You really got to, like, I don't know about anyone else. You gotta put, like, your whole body into that impression. Just, just doing a bunch of exaggerated movements.
Yeah, you can't half-ass that one.
No. The way he looks back as he falls from a building with the exaggerated swagger of an anime protagonist. Oh, that's another very funny instance of internet. You know, this is true. Oh, I need to make a pickaxe. That's what I knew I was forgetting something. Anyway. Despite how much bad news and bad stuff is in real life, sometimes you remember that very funny and good things happen. And in some ways, isn't that what it's all about? It's like,
yeah,
it's very easy to report that like, oh, a dozen people died because of this happening today, and to be clear, that is tragic, and it's very sad for a lot of people. But also, they don't tend to report like 10,000 people laughed at the same joke today. It's like that no one talks about that. It happens.
Well, to be fair, I don't think that's really a metric that people look for.
No, but that's literally what I'm talking about, right? Is it's like literally, even if something happens in the world that makes exponentially more people like laugh and chuckle and shit than anything else, like that's not at all quantified or measured or reported on. They're like, it is completely overlooked. And then if you were to get done hee-heeing and ho-hoing and ha-haing at that yourself, and then look at news, it would just all be dark shit. That's what I'm saying.
Also,
oh, go on.
Also, I don't think that there's no way to check to see how many people laughed at one specific instance.
I mean, if everyone...
Unless they were to,
yeah,
like, monitor us to the extremist degree.
No, I mean, there would be a way, which is, like, literally everyone doing a fucking survey where everyone is being 100% honest, which is, like, already this is not going to happen. But fucking... What was I thinking of? But, like, if someone saw something pop up online and laugh at it, and then, like, they wrote into "Did you laugh at this.net?" and you wrote in like, "I laughed at this today," and then they collected that data, and again, no one was tampering with it. Then you can see, might be a human. If it's a viral video, I don't know. Just reporting on a viral video can be a mixed bag, especially these days, because fucking like Logan Paul had a viral video a while back, and anyway, is it nighttime? I think I should go to sleep. Like, even that, like, you're on top of the fact that to some degree that feels very corporate just to talk about it as a viral video, it is also like, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean it is popular for reasons of bringing pure joy to the human heart. So like I haven't done it in a while, I think for a couple of reasons, but like one thing I always watched when I wanted to just feel happiness was the reactions to the reveal of Sonic Mania, like at the live, you know, at the live event where they announced that Sonic Mania was coming out, and because everyone is just fucking weeping with joy at it, and like, you know, news site would be like, Sonic Mania is coming out and people are excited. It doesn't actually really quantify. It's like Sonic Mania got announced, and I saw maybe 24 grown men in the direct vicinity of myself just weeping with tears of happiness. You know, it doesn't actually quantify everyone like jumping around and hugging each other at a cool thing they're all collectively looking forward to. So I guess what I'm saying is, even when stuff like that is reported on, it's not always reported on as like people are happy. So, but you know something? People are happy at times, even if you're shocked to believe that. Did you say interesting?
No, I said so true, bestie.
So true. Listen, I'm sorry. Is this too... Ian, am I sounding like a butthole? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Am I a big
No, I'm just...
Go on.
No, I'm just also playing Doom.
That's fair. You're like, yeah, people are happy. You are trying to, like, rip someone's skull open because as they gnaw at your forearm. It's like...
But also because I'm getting my shit rocked.
Yeah.
You know, a fun fact that they don't really tell you ever. Doom hard.
Doom can be hard. Especially depending on, what difficulty you're playing on and how you're playing and yada yada. And whether or not you're, like, I mean, have you played 2016, Ian, or no?
No, this is my first ever Doom.
Then, like, that might be a problem. Because as I was saying, there's a lot of buttons in this one. There's a lot to do. Like, have you been using your flamethrower, Ian? Ian.
Absolutely not.
What's that?
I said absolutely not. I have not been.
Then you should probably, because that gives you, like, oh, there's where the ghast is. That's not great. I think that was it. Yeah, it is literally... Hello? Oh. I'm glad I'm... Oh. Man, I don't have arrows. I can't kill this thing if I wanted to. I mean, I can if it shoots a fireball and I parry it like a champion, but that seems hard on several accounts. Both in that it's not really at a good angle for that, and because that would take skill on my part, so. Come on. Come on. It has ignored me. It's probably for the best. Goodness. This is some pickle I've gotten myself into. And I don't much like pickles.
Which is funny considering your name.
I know. People have pointed that out to me. Hi. My name's Laura. And I live in the city.
Hello, Laura, who lives in the city.
I was just a small town girl. Until I met a guy who liked it up the butt. And now I don't know where my life is going. Ugh. Go on.
No, I just said hello, Laura.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't get anything other than that. Leave, Laura. We told you this before. Escalate it? No. That's just how she is. Laura. People should come to my stream and place bets on whether or not I'll steal a Game Grumps or a Penny Snap Cube bit first.
Or Barry.
Or Barry. I like Barry and I talk about him, but I wouldn't say I like directly just like take shit he said on stream and be like, haha, isn't that funny? Now his wife's stuff, that'll just... Bath, you're funny. Bath is funny. Shout out Bath and James. Shout out. Have you ever even considered a shout out, Ian?
No.
I typed it doubt out. The only one who's doubting anything is me. Yeah. They were playing the funny Ditto game everyone's playing, but not me. I'm good. Thank you. That's not even like Hightail. But, because like I'd play like Pokemon Enderman. Anyway, I'd play like Pokemon Minecraft, you know, if I felt like it. I don't feel like it. I'm not much in the I'm not feeling Pokemon these days, so.
I'm excited because I just recently got a Switch too.
You did.
Using my boyfriend's money by guilt tripping the out of him.
Ian, guilt trip him into
to be guilt tripped for.
Ian, guilt trip him into getting me a Switch too.
I don't think I can. Because I did get the bundle that also had Legends Arceus, and I don't care what a lot of people say. Like, I want to enjoy that game.
Listen, you're fair. And also, I can believe that you're fair for, especially because, like, you know, it's not like you got it day one, but you're fair for that and enjoying the game. But also, I think Pokemon Company can and should do better. So, that's not.
Oh, yeah, there's no.
Go on.
I was just gonna be like, oh no, yeah, that wasn't ever gonna be in question.
Yeah, no. Like, if someone's like, yeah,
I can find...
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say it because I can find enjoyment in pretty much every Pokemon game because I just like collecting my little dudes.
That's fair. I do not.
That's all I need to be happy.
What was I thinking of? Fucking. I will say, and like I know people have definitely made videos on this. I believe I've seen one, even not like the whole thing, but just like got recommended it. But like, I definitely think I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't really know if new Pokemon designs are it. In part because like, the thing that is indisputable about Pokemon is that it has changed art styles since the first few generations.
Yes.
And like whether or not the art style change is good or bad could be discussed separately. But I would argue that the art style changing at all is kind of a negative, because in a series where like the whole point is like, look at this diverse cast of creature, you know, like a whole bunch of different little dudes. It's like, if you want them to look like one collective, you should probably try and keep pretty tight to that art style, right? I'm not saying you have to get rid of the existing Pokemon. I'm saying that it'd be great if those concepts and looks could be rendered in the same style and approach as like Gen 1, 2, and 3. So that way they just all look like they can be in the same family. As opposed to like, this is Pikachu and his cousin fucking
Marvin.
Yeah, I was gonna try and think of like one of the newer Pikachu clones, but yeah, sure, Marvin.
Marvin. Everyone knows that Pokemon.
What's like the
y'all know Marvin?
What's like the round one? Actually, it's even in Kalos. You know, the little like round rat, little rat, like actual rat.
Togedemaru.
There it is. Yeah. This is Pikachu and his cousin Togedemaru. Don't you know Togedemaru? Everyone knows Togedemaru. We love this guy. And he's definitely in the same family as Pikachu. That is indisputable.
I will say though, as much as I do agree, because I do like how, you know, the art style kind of used to be.
Yeah.
I also understand that they do need to like keep like, you know, basically quote unquote stay with the times. And unfortunately the times art style is this, because you must remember that at the end of the day, they're not, you know, for the like, you know, Gen 1ers, the adults that continue to stay. It is for the children.
No, I agree with that.
And the children these days, for some reason, they've decided that what they crave is orb.
Just the orb.
They crave orb.
No, Ian, and I just want to point this out because, like, fucking. Also, I keep doing this. I need to stop doing it. This is literally why I should turn this into a little tower, because fucking I keep locking this door when I'm out, which is a bad idea. Anyway, fucking, I just wanted to point out that what you said was an insightful and intelligent response to my thing, as opposed to saying, fuck you, I like this new little guy. And like, I didn't say you can't, I'm just saying he doesn't look like if you put him in Gen 1 as a part of the lineup, he would stick out like a sore ass thumb.
He would look super out of place.
Yes. My counterpoint is more so, I think you could probably still approach the modern concepts and ideas in a way that are appealing to new children, without, again, wholly breaking art style. You know, because it's not fucking...
Well, because old Pokemon is much more angular, and
yes, but
these days it's so so just like rounded and soft.
I would counter that by saying, fucking everyone loves round Pikachu, and that's the old one. And then also, Blastoise used to be more orbular. Fucking a bunch of stuff.
But this one's more, I guess round isn't the word I'm looking for. It's bubbly. That's the one.
That might be it, yeah. Because it's definitely like, an edge has been lost. And I would argue that's not a good thing regardless. Not because I need Pokemon to be for adults, but just because I think... I mean, like, I literally have complained about this so much. The fucking Gen 8... like, haha, you're doing your gym challenge, so make sure to follow your teacher and never stray from the guided path. And I'm like, I'm going to hurt someone. I'm going to hurt someone outside of a Pokemon battle. I'm going insane here. Because, like, that's not what I'm playing. If I wanted to go on a field trip, I could just fucking go to the museum. If I wanted to walk a guided path in, like, a city or a garden, I can do that in real life. I came here to explore.
I can go to the botanical garden.
Exactly. I wanted to explore a continent filled with weird little creatures. And not only has the creature design changed, fucking now you're telling me I don't even get to explore the continent. Now I'm a 10-year-old again. Which, like, again, that's what the games are for, but still. Now I'm a 10-year-old again and I'm on a field trip as opposed to exploring nature. That's bullshit, so... And like this is a
Free May.
Free May. Exactly. And again, all this is a conversation completely separate of the fact that Game Freak is one of the biggest game companies in the world and should be able to do better than the current graphical setup they have going. But yeah.
And what's really weird though, what's really not even weird, what's really sad though, is we know they can do better. We've actively watched them do better.
The fucking Beast of Reincarnation. Yeah, I'll get angry about that. I will actively get angry about Pokemon fans coping about, like, ZA and what have you. As one, Pokopia looks great, and two, Beast of Reincarnation is insane to look at. It's so fucking, it's like at some point I look at the Pokemon fan and I'm like, you're doing this to yourself. I get why you're doing it, but you have, please, for everyone's sake, you have to not. Against the champion. I mean, honestly, since I criticize Pokemon so much on the channel, I don't know how much I said the parts I still do like, which is, I think, a lot of the music and the trainer designs. That's just evolved. There hasn't been like a...
Oh no, yeah, the music is top notch. Absolutely perfect.
Fucking the way the human characters and which is another thing. I don't think the human characters look so much more different than how they were rendered back in the day. Like, granted, like the concept art is different, but I would argue next to each other a lot of them are pretty similar. Which just gets me back to the creature design. But then also it's like
the creature.
I would still say they're better in the newer ones, just because they have more going on. They're more dynamic. They are less just kind of, hello, I do one thing. And I say this as someone who fucking like loves Gen 1 and a lot of the designs in there, but like, I mean, like, fucking no one's doubting Brock rules. Fucking even CB Skyen was like, Brock doesn't really have a uniform, because like you just kind of recognize him in whatever he's wearing. Man with short black spiky hair and squinty eyes, that's probably Brock from Pokemon. But like, also, in terms of like a rock type gym leader, he is a shirtless man. So like,
yeah,
I think it's fair to say room for improvement. All right. Do I even have? I've been just like yapping. Yap. I do have more. Okay, yes. I thought there was one more batch cooking. I will go get lava to cook even more stones. And then probably put more shit in the nether, because we need to kind of finish that base. Especially when there was a gas just peeking in and be like, hello. I could kill you at any time.
Oh.
My fellow Minecrafters. Ah. Wow. Fireball. Breaking news today, as President Obama made a landmark speech in which he cast Fireball on the attending audience. Epic as Gen 4. I mean, Trom, you're being like, yeah, but is anyone better than Cynthia? And like, the real answer is that's kind of down to opinion. The other real answer is no.
No, the real answer is no.
Yeah, the real answer is that it's Cynthia. Like, fucking... Like, I don't know if I want them to make someone better than her, because it's Cynthia. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Gaze upon.
It's the best thing they could do for Gen 8, for Gen 10 is be like, here's the champion, it's Cynthia again. And everyone would be like, yeah.
The original bitch who shits.
Damn right she is. Fucking.
Would you rather be a girl that poops or a bitch that shits?
It's a picture of Dawn, girls who poop. And a picture of Cynthia, bitches that shit.
That shit.
Well, so hi, Stealth. How you doing?
Man.
That exists.
Ian, we have to stop talking about Pokemon. He will only get angry. So...
Yeah.
That's not true. You're talking about Gen 4 right now.
That is true. I was talking about, like...
Nope, nope.
No, you said... No! Cahill, you know better!
Oh?
Cahill, you said...
Now, I'll say this to him, and he might disagree. I was just saying that, like, I think plenty of new designs would just be better if they were just rendered in the older art style, just so they were more visually consistent with, like, you know...
Oh well, I mean, obviously, like you look at the concept art of, like, say, the new starters, and it makes them look 100% better than they do in the 3D models.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, especially Grout, which I'm already just like, oh, I don't remember. But yeah, Grout's a problem because, like, we did Bird Orb before, and like we can do that once.
Yeah, and you're trying to beat Rowlet.
That would not.
You're not gonna do that.
Fucking, I would argue Rowlet in terms of, like, fucking theming, it can be a little all over the place, just because, like, I can get him going from Dapper Gentleman, which he is in the first 2 lines, to, like, Archer. Alright, I don't know, I never understand why he's Ghost type. That's weird.
Or why he has, like, that weird Aaron Hansen phase in the middle.
So, where he becomes, like, fucking before founding Game Grumps Aaron Hansen with the no chin.
Yeah, the circus trio is kind of weird.
But fucking, like, what was I thinking of?
But Rowlet is cute, though.
Yeah, but it is still good.
And Grout is not.
Yeah. The thing about having, like, a super simple design like that is, like, you can't really do it twice. Even in Gen 5, when they were just like, okay, we're doing a soft reboot, how do we do the Mimic again? It's like, well, clearly it can't just be a Pokeball again. They crucified us. Everyone would see right through that. So what they do, they made fucking Fungus and Among Us. And honestly, very good. I like those guys. They even have a competitive scene. They've done well in that. They're neat little fellows. So, but yeah, so
They're just a little guy.
But also, all the stuff we've even talked about is kind of predicated on the idea that every iteration of Pokemon, and like Stealth was literally disagreeing with me about this in Monster Hunter before, but like the idea that every mainline Pokemon has to constantly introduce new lines of Pokemon, which I'd argue, no. Like, you could have more games where it's like, you exist in the Pokemon world, here is what you get to choose to start a Pokemon journey, and like, maybe you're in somewhere you kind of recognize, maybe you're in a new place with familiar Pokemon. It could be anything. Have they done?
I feel like the latter makes less sense, especially whenever you're going to like an expedition into a heretofore unexplored area, like you are in Wilds.
That's fair. Like you're saying, well, like if they were in Sinnoh again, and it's like we're going to explore a new place, but it's Sinnoh, so is that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it would make more sense if it's just like, yeah, this is just like a different area on the same continent.
Yeah.
They're largely the same.
Could you imagine if any time after Gen 5, they're like, okay, here's a map of the Pokemon world, thing that they have never bothered to do, and
that would be incredibly scary and committal for them.
I know, but anyway, here it is. We are going to this new place we've never been. This is to set the stakes for this new game they're trying to sell, so it would not be without purpose. We are going to this new place to explore things. We think Pokemon we already know are there. We don't know. We'll see once we get there. You're a trainer. Good. We need them to make sure we don't all die from Pokemon. So, come on, we're going. That'd be cool. I would have played that. Fucking.
Where are we going?
What, like, they already screwed the fucking whole game in a city, but like, especially if it was after Gen 5 at some point, could you imagine? What's the big city in the center of Unova? You remember Stealth or not?
New York, New York.
Could you imagine if you were leaving from New York City and like there's a section at the beginning where you're just in that? Maybe you challenge the fucking bug leader there. I also forget his name because there's not a. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't matter what generation it is. There's never a time where I think of a bug type gym leader in Pokemon and I don't want to say their name is Bugsy. Like they got it in one.
Okay, so his name is Berg.
What's that?
Right? I think his name is Berg.
Berg? Okay, close enough. I mean, fucking... that's close enough. Let me look it up.
Like, weirdly enough, that his, like, I think his design was, like, the one thing that stuck out to me in that largely boring city.
Oh, no, he's cool, because he's like he's like an art gallery, like, head, but he's using bug Pokemon, so that's cool. Unova Bug Gym Leader. It is Berg. So Bugsy was not as far off as anyone would like it to be.
Bergsy.
Yeah, Bergsy.
Berg.
But yeah, could you imagine a fucking Narcine City? Nakrine City. Oh no, that's where Leonra is. Castelia.
Yeah, this is like the one like right before.
Yeah, Castelia City. But yeah, could you imagine if fucking like it's like we're leaving from the port in Castelia City to go explore a new place we found in the world of Pokemon. You're a trainer, good. Go your first challenge, go beat Berg to prove to us you won't instantly die doing this. That'd be fun. It's like he uses a slightly different team. He was like, alright, good enough. Go on ahead. Be cool. I would be thrown out of a window.
And then you get instantly party killed by Zoramamdane.
So we're doing something exciting.
Actual Pokemon trainer Zoramamdani.
I'm ending your Nuzlocke.
Yes, King, do it to me.
Looking Zoramamdani to end unethical Pokemon breeding. He's so based. What the heck? Lord. I need him doing more stuff because basically no one else.
Positive to the bloodstream.
Yeah, because basically no one else I want to hear from at this point. So everyone else is fucking it up. So I think at this point, like, there's been a lot of social issues and stuff like that, but. Now there's a quote-unquote war, which I do use those quote-unquotes very, very liberally. And fucking, like, everyone's just like, okay, whatever, alright, fucking, does anyone want to do this? No? Shocker.
So. Yeah, I mean, like, wildly unpopular regardless of who you ask,
Yeah.
and yeah, still did it.
Yeah, and that's kind of not to get too into it, because I know people come to streams to escape from a lot of that stuff, but that's why I'm saying it like this, because it's just like I don't like. It's literally just like fucking. Is it though? It's mostly a lot of people who have access to things they probably shouldn't. Just really pissing each other off, and hurting a lot of innocence in the process. So, not great. But like I said, sorry, I need more news from Zoran. Help some people at least be like, oh, well, that's better.
Quickly! I need another fucking speech with children involved. Just you remember the one with the fucking like the three kids on the side just fucking around while he's trying to talk.
I don't think I did see that, but I think.
Yeah, and then the interviewers, they also had to like speak to the children.
Yeah, and then he's like, "All right, when do y'all want to talk?" And the one girl's like, "I don't know."
I think it says something that I didn't hear about that, and I didn't hear about it in terms of it like derailing what he was doing.
It's adorable.
So
No, yeah, because it was like the whole part, like that was like part of the whole thing.
So that's what I'm talking. And like this is what I was talking about with Ian, right? And I think something more people need reminders of. It's just like he is. That brings me joy, but like yeah. As much bad stuff happens in the world. First off, bad stuff has always happened in the world. It's just now, and I say this a lot, but now we just have instant access to it all the time, and that probably needs to like be curtailed in some way. But then also, like, plenty of good things happen. It's just people don't report on that, so you won't hear about it. Stealth, I need you reporting on every puppy ever. Quickly. Go!
All of them.
All of them!
Okay, so my story for today.
Yes.
This is a dog.
Yo! Yo! This is the journalism I pay for. Previously. Oh, go on.
It's just like various pictures of this one dog.
Yes.
Tomorrow I will bring you yet another
new dog. We love to see it.
What kind of dog? You have to tune in to see.
Oh no.
Exactly.
I have so many good ones. You've just gotta see these guys.
The scary part is they're all good.
I mean, we're just describing fucking we rate dogs, which like, you know, is like that is also good.
It is base news.
Yeah, exactly. There's this one guy who's done like who does like history on different like Twitter posts and stuff like that. And one of them is they're good. It's like they're good dogs, Kevin. And it's just because like one guy was like, I don't like responding to a re-rate dog post, and it's like I don't follow this page because what's the point of rating dogs if they're all going to get a 10, 11, or 12 out of 10? I don't see the point.
Clearly not get
it. Exactly, and it's like, and like they just respond to, they're good dogs, Kevin. No, they're good dogs, Brian. Also, he did.
Joyless son of a bitch, Brian.
Well, here's the thing. He did legit like the person who made the documentary and like post on this history did like legitimately do like follow-ups on Brian, and he was like, yeah, no, they were right. I was wrong. Not good of me to say. So he has learned joy.
Or learned to bow at the very least.
What's that?
I said or learn to bow to joy at the very least.
Submit to joy.
Accept it into your heart.
Trom, I like the idea of that, but just like anything Jimmy Fallon might be involved with, I would like it more if, like, for example, let us say, also there's 2 buff pup emotes in that one pup time. If this bit where newscasters have to read some good news was done where it starts with like a clip of same newscaster reading whatever horrible thing they talked about happening that day, right? That's the first part. The second part is that newscaster in a dark room with someone standing beside them, slightly off camera.
Dressed like an Undertaker.
Yeah, like this person is now reading from a script and saying something considerably more upbeat that also happened that same day. I think that would be that'd be a very good segment. Oh my lord. I fucking looping audio is what? What? Let me inspect something. What is happening with my stream? Has this just been an audio nightmare stream? Of course it would be. Hello. Hello, hello. Testing.
Hi.
Testing. Hello. Hello, hello. Testing.
Hi.
Testing. No, that sounds great. Okay, as long as it's a one-time thing. I'll make sure, just like, there weren't two Cahill Stelsonians in the call, because that'd be too much for anyone. I didn't understand that.
I did.
There's like an early Dragon Ball Z bit where Tien Shinhan is very much just like against weeaboos. you know.
Yes.
Okay. Gast, listen. We're not doing this. We're not doing this where like you hang around and you're just like shit. Well, at least he agreed. Where the fuck you go?
He said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Fucking what? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck it. Shit. Fuck. Fuck shit. There's a double problem. Okay. I found my square. This is good. Bad news is I have two very upset gas currently chasing me. So, less than ideal. Fucking, how do I get out of here? Yeah, come on. Come on, slime boy. Wouldn't you like to know, slime boy? Oh, there's 4 of you. Good for you. Still say the thing.
There's 4.
I don't know what you said, but it sounded like some kind of fucking, like, multiply thing, so. Shadow clone jutsu. Where'd they go?
Kakebushin?
Yeah, that one. Is that literally what it is? Is just that the shadow clone?
Kakebunshin. Yeah.
I do not know. I would be able to make like 100 shadow clones. Thank you. Also, I've once again managed to make a like base in this game that is very tucked away in a little corner somewhere, meaning it is not immediately very obvious where it is when I need to return to it. But I don't know. I'm trying, man. Oh,
I believe in you.
I'm sorry. Have you had lots of success navigating through the fucking hell dimension? No, I didn't think so.
I was gonna say the catacombs of Paris, and I don't know why.
Okay.
I also heard my name.
I think Stealth. Did you say Ian?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Not recently.
Ian, Stealth hates you.
Oh.
Oh.
He knows what he did.
fucking liking the Gen 10 starters.
And?
I'll fight over it. This is... I have never been to this biome before. And it definitely shows. Just fucking, what do you mean there's like little pots of lava everywhere? This is horseshit. Very upset. Oh, fuck a duck.
I don't. Oh.
It's just that slime cubes don't whimper is the thing. And that's a problem.
Just a very scared duck.
I'm a very scared duck at the moment. That's... You're doing a very good ghast impression, sir, but you are a slime cube. You are now several slime cubes. It's a shame you guys don't die in lava. That would make this easier. But that's probably why you don't die in lava. This creature now lives in the Nether. It dies instantly if it ever touches lava or fire.
It is also made of lava and fire.
I imagine that would be like being allergic to like oxygen IRL. Looping audio is just on my end. Okay. I don't want to say good, because it always sucks with computer issues, but, you know. The good part is it will not, you know, reoccur in VOD or stream. I appreciate that, Trom. Okay. If nothing else, fucking chances of Cahill being instantly falling into lava outside his base are mitigated.
Yo!
Is that in response to what I just said?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Oh.
Gravity, less of an issue.
We love to see it. Also stuff, I didn't get to say this. I did technically finish Monster Hunter World when I was sick. I don't know if...
You mean like Base World?
Yeah. And I want to do some of like the different, like... Was Lunastra added in the update, or was that added in Iceborne?
Lunastra was pre-Iceborne.
Gotcha. Yeah, her and Devil Joe, I gotta hunt. But anyway.
And then like some of the weirdos like Leshen.
I'll do Behemoth. I don't know. I've heard mixed stuff about Leshen, so I don't know if I would super.
Oh, it's fucking it makes you hate.
Okay, well then I don't want to do stuff. I'm not like you. I don't like to hate. Please, come on.
You solo multiple fatali.
Yeah, yeah, because I like to hate them, but that's different. Anyway.
Well, you might like to hate this one.
No, because it's a tie-in monster, and it's not Monster Hunter Original. So then it's just like, oh, I hate this guy, and it's like, that's from Witcher 3, and it's like, I'm not gonna play Witcher 3. I've heard it's a good game, but I'm not gonna play it. Anyway, I might do Behemoth, but what was I just thinking of? Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, fucking best character. I got it. It's just Huntsman. I fucking love Huntsman. Especially when you do the Teostra hunt, that he fucking rules. He's kind of like Sweet JP from Redline, where like he's very quiet when he's not doing anything, and then he starts doing the thing he likes, which in this case is killing things, and then he gets very excited. Also, I noticed this because I was wearing Rathian armor. I think everyone in the main cast is basically just wearing Rathian armor. Or they're not wearing any armor, in which case they're jacked, like the commander or the admiral. So. But that's their business. I don't ask what they do in their free time. Or what kinks they're into. How do I leave?
Oh.
Still, do you see this? It's just alternating towers of rock. Holy shit, this is worse! That's an open pit!
Yeah. Seems like someone took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Fucking... That's one way to put it. Fucking...
Yeah.
I'm glad to know you guys are easily taken care of, but now it's more annoying than anything. I'm just like, I guess maybe along the ledge is the best answer. What's up?
Sometimes whenever I speak, I just sort of like ask myself,
why?
like, what would Bugs Bunny do?
No, that's fair, actually.
And I go with that.
We love bugs here. Old-timey trans ally. Love to see it. Famous man to take left at Albuquerque. Yeah, I've seen some people say they enjoyed it, but I remember when I was young and the Looney Tunes show came on, I was not very happy with that, because it's like, wow, this is not wacky in the slightest. They have made these characters. This is actually this is actually more regular than regular show. So and that's not what I come to Looney Tunes for. Look at the name. What is the name of this franchise? You tell me. This surely is not smart, but fucking I have no other options. The atmosphere in this place is really cool, especially considering it's like base ass Minecraft shit, but regardless, much lava, many cliffs. Not great. Why are there so many of you fuckheads? Also, we have found normal nether biome. This is a good thing. Good news. Normal nether stuff. Bugs Bunny and Tweety Shot. Yeah. I like me a Bugs Bunny who's kind of, if not always in control of the situation, majority is, and is making wisecracks about it. Also, speaking of wisecracks, Stealth, I don't know how you feel about this. So, I talked before about Creator. Pig watches them, some other people in the Discord watch him. TB Skyn, and he does a lot of videos on, like, actually, you do know him.
Oh,
yeah.
The 17.5 hour, fucking Amazing Digital Circus breakdown.
Is that, did he do...
Oh, I'm exaggerating, but, like, one episode is just, like, a 5 or 6 hour stream of him just looking at one particular detail, pausing and talking about it for, like, 30 minutes.
Oh my god, he does do that. Anyway.
Yeah.
But he's been doing... No, yes! Because I watch his short form content, and I didn't know he did a 17-hour Amazing Digital Circus breakdown. Anyway, but he also did a, like, he's been doing Rivals design recently, which I shared at one point. But fucking he did it Hawkeye, and Hawkeye by far has gotten his lowest score. And he kind of boiled it down being like, he just kind of is doing everything. It's very edgy teenage ninja aesthetic, which not great. Maybe I'd be into if I was like, you know, fucking 17. I'm like, I need to look up who Ronin was in the comics, because it wasn't Hawkeye. People did point out that he has like his Ronin skin in the game. and like he is Ronin in the movies. But so like he is kind of that. But I do wonder, like, first off, Stealth, how do you feel about Hawkeye's design in Rivals? Any thoughts?
Probably the most mid. I would agree.
Oh, fair enough. Was the thing no? Okay, let me ask you, Stealth. Do you know what Hawkeye looks like classic comics or not?
Not really.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause. I don't think these pink ones are gonna bother me. I think they're actually. I think because I have a cool gold hat, they're like.
Actually, I have a vision in my head, and I want to know if it's the thing that I was thinking of, because he looks kind of like a fucking nerd.
I like his classic
If
design.
it's what I was thinking of.
Give me 1 second. Classic Hawkeye.
Jesus, this laggy will not go down.
They did this design in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and I fucking loved him in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I shall put it in Wee Whispering.
Somebody want to just capture this dude?
Who you fighting?
Tempered Legiagris.
Aw.
With the health bar of the gods, apparently.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was saying, right? Because you were like, yeah, I'd be upset if Wilds didn't introduce any new Elder Dragons. And my response is like, I'm kind of...
my deal is just, like, yeah, they should be reserved for, like, being big bads and stuff. Then there should at least probably be one at the end to be the big bad. At least one.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, like... So I think... Okay. Like... Let's say, you know... Wild's DLC, yada yada yada. And you go through the whole story, there's some new monsters, some old monsters, a whole bunch to now buff our...
Even a bear?
Yeah, exactly. Azeros is in there. Fucking... And you're like, wow, that's weird, there's no Elder Dragon. And then you're going through post-game content. They're like, hey, we got some spooky-ass reports. We would love it if you went and go checked it out. You go to a place, you go check it out. It's fucking Dalamador, like hanging out in a big cave underground. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, where it's like, I was saying, to some degree, Elder Dragon has just become another word for like, this is an endgame boss. When it's like, especially with the likes of Legiacris, Tempered Mizu, and Jin Dahad, which are all Leviathans, which is, it's weird. It's weird that it happened twice. Fucking thrice. But like, those guys are real big deals in Wilds right now, and they're not Elder Dragon. Like, I'm happy with them being like late game content and what have you. What I'm saying is, like, to some degree, like, it'd be cooler if they, one, made it so that maybe Elder Dragons aren't even like late game. They're just like, this is post game, and fucking big bad Elder Dragon from previous game has come back, and like, you know, just to help make it so that Elder Dragon wasn't just code word for like, oh yeah, this is just like the end boss, fight him at the end, you know.
And it would be fun if they didn't introduce like any new Elder Dragons if this were again the old world, someplace that's been established and explored.
That's fair. Okay, I can. When you put it like that, in terms of like lore and stuff, okay, I can get your point now, Stealth, but you're on thin ice. Watch yourself. I'd like another. We were talking about this with Pokemon. I'd like another kind of Generations sort of game, not necessarily with like a bunch of villages, but it's like Monster Hunter fucking 7. So we're in Poke Village. I don't know. Listen, we've done. I know this is like.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Yeah. Listen, they're like, listen. I know it's like one of the first villages, but have you seen the shit we've been doing with Monster Hunter? There's new stuff to do. Okay, get off our ass. We wanted to do Poke Village again. Sue us.
I would dig that.
Yeah, that's exactly. And at that point, it'd be like. Heck, I'd be okay with
old world locales and new world style.
Yeah.
It'd be fun as hell.
Yeah. Heck, I'd be okay if, like, for a Poke Village, it's like, wow, we've seen a lot of old monsters, not any Elder Dragons though. It's like, hey, we got a weird ass report. You go up to a mountain, it's like a fucking, I was gonna say Kushala because you know he's Poke Village and stuff, but like you know, just in general. It'd be cool if it was fucking Velkhana. It's like no Elder Dragons, and it's like, hey, there's something new on the mountain. Please, I'm begging you, go kill it. I don't know what it is, and it's Velkhana. And it's like, okay, I don't know why that's there. Kill it now, please, I'm begging you.
It's Velkhana crossing all the way like into the old world.
Go on.
I wonder what reason they come up for it being there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It's like that'd be cool. Be like, hey, something has drawn Velkhana to the icy peaks here, and I'm scared. Please help me. It's like we just got we've just gotten used to fucking Kushala being here. If anything, we were getting a little sick of him, but now I'm sorry I've ever even said that, because good Lord in heaven. Now there are two of them.
Releases 20 Kirin into the mountains.
One, no. Also, yeah, just in general. Also, I've said this before. This is more of a broken record. Fucking like Lao Shanlong and Yama Tsukame, just those big ones that used to have kind of necessitate it being the like siege pieces before, those coming back, but now they're more in the dynamic areas, and you can do more with like the new movement. Yeah, new movement you could do, like that'd be like, what fucking, I would argue that would be worth it for the end of the DLC. It's like, hey, like maybe they, like you said, like when you put it like, well, it's the Forbidden Lands, there should be a new Elder Dragon for it. That's fair. But it'd also be cool if it's like, hey, there's something moving. Yeah, there's something moving that way at a slow pace, but it's wrecking everything in its path. Go get it. And it's like, that's Lao Shanlong. He's in the first Monster Hunter. I guess I can fight him on a Sacred. That actually sounds cool as hell.
This dumb ancient society tried to remake another world-ending dragon.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Because like, if we get like equal dragon weapon for like the end of the DLC, like that's not technically going to be an Elder Dragon in a classification sense, but it will be filling the same role as both like, wow, this is an insane thing I'm looking at. It's fun to fight, and it has big lore implications. So, like that's the kind of stuff.
I doubt we ever actually get that, because I feel like Zoshia was kind of their answer to that.
They're like, this is the closest we're ever going to get to showing you what the equal dragon weapon looked like, and it is a Tuma. Is a Tuma growing out of the Earth's spine. Have fun! I'm going to raid Zaid, because I gotta go get ready for work in the morning.
That rhymes.
It does, and I like Zaid, because he's a cool guy. Catman do.
Catman do Slay the Spire too.
Yeah. Is Slay the Spire a roguelike? I have not really touched either of them.
I mean, roguelike deck builder.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can't do that. If it fucking...
Why?
Because I will just not stop playing it. Like, if I like it a little bit, I'll be like, I'm just going to keep hacking away at it. So, no, I'm good. No, because tomorrow we're going to play more Minecraft. And hopefully, okay, at least, if nothing else, I was able to build a little, like, tunnel from base we have at the current moment to regular Nether bullshit. So, we will continue with that tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe actually find something more interesting in the Nether besides just like, wow, that's a lot of rocks in the way. But anyway, I had fun hanging out with friends and streaming. So I hope to see everyone tomorrow. Goodbye.